Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you this 2020 Nissan Rogue. This one is the SL trim, and this one is actually equipped with the premium package, which includes the panoramic sunroof and it includes the LED headlights. But before we actually start this video, I would actually like to thank Heart Nissan, and I would like to actually thank Dave for letting me film. So if you guys are actually interested in this color is actually called white trico, and honestly it looks really good. But the Nissan Rogue was not changed for 2020. It remains the same as the 2019. So basically the 2020 is a carryover. But coming to the headlight, this one has the premium package and basically gives you LED high and low beam. And of course here is the daytime running light. But coming to the grill, of course you have the V-motion grill that Nissan is actually well known for, and all their cars actually have it. But the Nissan logo itself right here is actually the radar for the Pro Pilot Assist. And coming down here, the fog lights are actually LED as well. This chrome piece gives the bumper a really nice look, and it matches the V-motion grille. Other than that, everything looks really good. The bumper itself looks nice and aggressive, and this SUV looks really good from the front. And I really like the look of this Nissan Rogue. Coming to the engine in the Nissan Rogue, this one is actually a 2.5 liter naturally aspirated engine. Nothing really cool about this engine. It only produces 170 horses and 175 feet of torque. It's paired to a CVT transmission, and of course this one is paired to an all-wheel drive. You could actually get this Rogue in a front-wheel drive or an all-wheel drive. There's actually three trims of the Nissan Rogue. There's an S, SV, and SL, and this one is the SL, and all of them have actually the same engine. So this engine actually gets 25 city, 27 combined, and 32 highway. Numbers are not that bad, but not better than the turbocharged engines that actually other companies are actually doing right now. So I think Nissan could actually step up their game, step up their horsepower, torque, and actually fuel economy. The side of this Nissan Rogue, I believe the size of the Rogue is actually bigger than the Honda CR-V and RAV4. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I believe this one actually has more ground clearance than any other SUV that it competes against. But coming to the wheels right now, you have 225 55 19, and those rims actually look really good. But actually looking at the SUV from far away, the rims don't really look 19. They actually look more like 17 or 18 to me from far away, since this SUV is bigger. But I really like the design of them, and they actually look really good. I like the fact that actually there's chrome around the window sills, and there's this small chrome piece right here in the bottom. It just gives the SUV a really nice look. So since this one is the SL trim, this one actually has the 360 cameras, and since this one is a higher trim, it will have the turn signal indicators. But coming to the roof, you will have the roof rails, and they're painted in a matte chrome look. So right here, coming to the back of this 2020 Nissan Rogue, you will see a spoiler on the tailgate, which is really nice. I believe the spoiler comes standard on the SV. But right here to the side of the taillights look really nice and tinted. In the bottom you will see the SL badge and the all-wheel drive badge, and then coming down, of course, you will see the sensors, since this one is the highest trim that Nissan actually offers on the Rogue. And I really like this chrome piece right here in the bottom. I really like it, and I believe it comes standard on the SL trims. And then of course you have your more sensors right here, and then this really nice chrome finish in the bottom of the bumper. And of course right here you will see the Rogue badge, and this one actually has the automatic tailgate. So basically just go ahead and click on the button, and then the tailgate will open. Coming to the trunk of the Rogue, there's so much adjustments that you could actually do to the floor. You could basically raise this up, and you could have a lower or a higher floor. I believe this actually could go up here, and you could put things underneath it basically to hide them. Right here is the jack kit, and you have a couple tie downs right here. There's another one right here, and then you have a 12-volt outlet, and underneath the floor there's actually a spare tire, and I like the fact that actually the floors are actually adjusted, and there's so much room back here, and I really like that about the Rogue. Right, so to close the tailgate, all you have to do is just go ahead and click on the button, and that should take care of closing the tailgate. So this is the key for the Nissan Rogue, and the key is basically the same key that actually Nissan been using since 2007, I believe, and it has 5 buttons on it. You have the remote start, lock, unlock, and then the tailgate button, and then you have the panic button. To remote start the Rogue, lock it once and then hold the remote start button. So coming to the door of the Rogue, on the door handle there's no sensor in the back, so all you have to do is just go ahead and click the button to lock it and unlock it. So coming to the door, the design looks actually really good. I really like the way how this door actually is designed, and the way how it looks. The top materials right here actually are soft, which is really good. Here is some fake carbon fiber, and the door handle is actually on the lighter side. I wish it was a tiny bit heavier. And right here is plastic. This is actually really soft, which is really good. But of course, coming down here, this is plastic, which is expected. And coming to the window switches, the window switches don't have any lights on them, which is weird. So I'm not exactly sure why actually Nissan does that. But the driver's side is actually automatic, and it seems like it has a light in it. And the passenger does not have a light, and it's not automatic, which is weird for a high trim like this. I think the MSRP on this one is 36. Of course, you have your window lock and door lock and unlock. You have mirror controls, and you have the memory seats. So coming to the seats of the Rogue, they're actually power on this SL trim, and surprisingly, those seats are actually super comfortable. I was actually honestly shocked with how comfortable they are, and I really like that. So coming to the back door, everything is actually plastic in the back here. There's nothing soft except the armrest. So this is plastic, and this is actually plastic. You have a cup holder in the bottom. This is not actually soft, this is on the harder side. The window switch actually feels on the cheaper side. Door handle feels even lighter than the front one, which is weird. But coming to the back seats, the back seats actually look pretty good. They have a thick, soft look to them, and they actually do feel soft, which is really, really nice. And of course, you have your vents in the back right here, and you have 2 lights on either side of the SUV, and of course a grab handle, and it looks really good. And there is actually a light in the back right here. Handle right here, go ahead and press it, and then the seat folds down. But if this seat actually was all the way back, it would have stopped the seat from actually going down. But there's a good amount of space back here, and then of course you have 2 cup holders for the back seats. So coming inside the Nissan Rogue, honestly, everything looks and feels really good. But watching videos online, honestly, it just felt really cheap. But there's so much soft touch materials up here on the dash, and everything actually feels really good. The steering wheel is super light, but coming to the steering wheel, we have basically the controls for the middle screen. Basically, you could just go through a couple options in that small LCD screen, and then you have your seat buttons, volume buttons, and really nice big Nissan emblem in the center of the steering wheel. And coming here to the cruise control settings, you have your Pro Pilot Assist or the Nissan Shield Assist, and then of course a couple of Bluetooth controls. I really like the design of the steering wheel. I like the flat bottom design of this one, and as I said, it feels and looks really good. But coming here, you have the brightness control, trip reset, and then right here on the door, it's really hard to see, but here is the memory seats. But coming down to those buttons, traction control, you have the steering assist, tailgate release, fuel door, and then this SL trim actually has the heated seats. And then I like the fact that actually Nissan has the all-wheel drive lock. So basically it locks the 2 tires in the back, and then you have the sport button and econ button. This steering wheel is adjustable, but it's of course manual. And coming up here, here is the headlight and turn signal stock or controls. And then to the right, of course, you have your windshield controls. And here is the start stop engine button. But coming to the 7-inch touchscreen display, I've noticed something. It is on the laggy side. It's a tiny bit slow compared to the other competitors. So the Honda CR-V and the RAV4, their screens are much faster than this one. Hopefully Nissan fixes that when they actually change the Rogue. But there's a couple buttons right here on the side. You have your 360 camera right here, and I really like that. You could click it one more time and it gives you other angles, and I really like that. Of course, coming down here is the climate controls, and then in the bottom you will see an aux, USB, and a 12 volt. And then this is the electronic brake, and then auto hold. And coming down to the shifter, this one controls the CVT, of course. You have a sport mode, which is really nice. The steering wheel does not have paddle shifters in the back. I wish it did, but of course it's an SUV. It's not a big deal. Coming down here is the cup holders. They're a good, decent size. There is a more of like a coin holder, phone holder, and then you have your heated seats on this SL trim. Opening the armrest. The armrest is on the small size, but you have a USB and you have the 12 volt outlet inside the armrest. But I really like the design of the interior of this Nissan Rogue. So coming to the mirror, I like the mirror. It's a big mirror, and I like the fact that actually it catches the blind spot right there in the small window. But one thing I don't like about this mirror, it's actually on the bigger size or side. It's the black bezel is actually really thick, and I don't like that. Coming up here, you have the glasses holder, which is really nice, and then you have really nice LED lights. And then you have a couple buttons here to control the lights for the doors. The last button is going to control the panoramic sunroof. The panoramic sunroof is actually added with a package, which is the premium package to the SL trim, and it will give you LED headlights, and it will give you the panoramic sunroof. It's an $1,800 option, and honestly I think it's worth it, and it just gives the interior of this Rogue a nice open airy feel. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. So if you guys are actually interested in this one is the SL trim with the premium package. I honestly think that Nissan could actually do a little bit better when it comes to the interior of this Nissan Rogue. The exterior of this Nissan Rogue actually looks really good, but honestly I think Nissan could do a little bit better with adding probably a little bit more features, and probably adding more soft materials like on the doors and other places. But guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it, and if you guys did, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.